Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This is an example of open opportunity where you as a country decide what's best for you and make deals with the countries that you want without being strangled by an organization or an alliance of other countries that will tell you don't do business with those guys because we're going to harm you. So India, being too big to be harmed like that, is choosing to conduct some military drills with none other than Russia. Obviously, NATO and Al Capone don't like that, and Al Capone already started its campaign to denigrate India. I will show you in a future video regarding some assassination things. Remember, and I'm talking about United States now. I'm not talking about idiot Trudeau from Canada. So, what happened? Russia holds naval drills with India in Bay of Bengal. All right, we're gonna see this article. I got two of them from the Moscow Times, and the other one is from Russia Today. India and Russia hold joint naval drills. The joint exercise in the Bay of Bengal is aimed at countering global threats and ensures safe shipping in the Asia-Pacific region, Moscow said. So let's see where the Bay of Bengal is. So we start from far away. Obviously, India is right here, and we're going to go to it. This one right here, the green one, is India. Now, the Gulf of Bengal is east of India, right here. I'm going to show you another map, so take it easy, all right? And here is the map of India, Bay of Bengal, right here. So you have Bangladesh, right? You got Myanmar here. This is India, got it. I got Sri Lanka right here. So in this area, this one shows a better geopolitical position. So you understand where that is in the whole context. Now, let's go back to the article. The article from Russia Today. The Russian and Indian navies are holding joint drills in the Bay of Bengal, the Russian Ministry of Defense announced on Tuesday. The exercise is aimed at, and I'm quoting, comprehensively developing and bolstering naval cooperation, end quote, between the two countries, as well as jointly countering global threats and ensuring safe shipping in the Asia-Pacific region, the statement noted. During the drills, naval sailors from both countries are conducting joint maneuvering in various naval formations and holding air defense and communications exercises, the ministry added. During the course of the exercise, which will wrap up on Wednesday, the navies will work out the replenishment of supplies on the move, as well as joint use of deck-based helicopters. Beautiful. All right, now, obviously, this is not a good thing for others. Why? Because that's the way world functions. You got packs of wolves getting together and then eating other countries or threatening bigger wolves that we're going to attack you with our pack. So then as another wolf that you are, or maybe not a wolf, but something between a sheep or a goat and a wolf, you choose to align yourself with another wolf, because otherwise you will be eaten by this one, but otherwise maybe you can be eaten by the next one. I don't think India is in danger of being eaten by Russia anytime soon, but definitely the other wolf, Al Capone, showed a lot of interest in changing Modi's mood. So you're going to have, as I said many times before, two groups, one a plantation, the other one an organization or a club, and people will just sign up for one or the other one, unless the guys from the plantation will come and grab you and get you in and hold you over there, like it happens with others. Once you get in, you never can leave. You're never able to leave. You remember that Hotel California, Eagles, once you're in, you can never leave. So the same here, you can never leave the plantation. If you leave, but you leave on the shield or with the feet forward. That is. Anyway, my friends, we got, it seems like, you got Russia, China, India, South Africa, Brazil, kind of. You got definitely Iran. You might have Saudi Arabia. My point is unfortunate that these guys have to go on coalitions that will be one against the other, but you have to defend yourselves. And yes, I place blame on NATO. Why? Because NATO is not a defensive, as they say, military organization keeping Europe safe. No, it is an organization that wants to be the global policeman. And other countries who can punch the policeman in the balls like that, boom, they don't want that to happen. Well, they will keep trying, and they are trying. Why is not a defensive organization? Because NATO attacked Yugoslavia, NATO attacked Iraq, NATO attacked Afghanistan, NATO attacked Libya, NATO attacked Syria. All those countries over there were NATO countries, under the NATO umbrella, always in packs. And they go somewhere else. They're starting patrolling in the Far East, around Taiwan, NATO. This is not who, the Brits, the Americans, the Canadians. The Canadians are not, well, the Canadians are, I don't understand, I mean, I understand why, but it's kind of like insulting. Because remember, if you take United States from this equation of NATO and the pack, let's say the pack is over. There's no more United States as a country. I hope it still is, but I'm just saying, let's say it never existed. Right now it doesn't. It just goes like this. You will hear Canada, Great Britain, and many other countries, maybe Great Britain a little bit. But everybody else is going to tone down their aggressive stance towards the global country, the global community, let's put it this way. Whomever gets out of a line, they go and smack. If you take Al Capone out, you're going to see the Baltic states coming down, Germany saying, phew, we are not occupied anymore, Japan and others. Now you can say, well, then what's going to happen? It's going to be the other guys, you know, invading as you were told. Well, maybe, maybe not. But for certain, the big, strong Canadians, for instance, they will tone down. They will try to stay with the Brits, which the Brits were bankrupt after the Second World War. They lost their empire, so they still think they have it. It was like a 68-year-old former world boxing champion who thinks that he still has it. You want to see that? Go and watch Joe Frazier. I think he died at, what, 70-something. Joe Frazier is a sorry-ass, let's put it this way, documentary about him a few months before he died. And it's going to show us that he still has an... No. And you have a lot of tough guys at 60-something. They think they still have it. You don't, my man, you don't. And challenge young studs. But here is, I think, Great Britain. Remember, Argentina got a new president. And Milei, the president, said that he doesn't recognize the Falklands Islands. So he wants them back. He said, those are ours. So what are you going to do? Send the Royal Navy over there? I guess, if they can make it. Do you have oil? Or they run on nuclear energy? You got to ask them Russians for that one. Just kidding. So yes, my friends, unfortunately, you have to have someone to protect you against someone else. Well, because that someone else is, that's the way the world functions. United Nations, resolutions, a rule-based world order, international law. These are for small countries, like always, and for idiots who really are idealist. If they think they can figure things out, then they should ask the communists. The communists wanted to do the same thing, and they failed each and every time. The main reason was this: human nature. That's why they failed. The communists, that was the main thing, human nature. If you use communism as a machine, yeah, it's very successful. Yes, in abstract, it's fantastic. On the paper, great. When you put human nature, humans with desires, with brains or lack of, with all kind of little garbage that we have, then everything fails. Why? Because we pull and push and pull in so many directions. We want things. We can't be like this. This can't fly unless I toss it, and it's going to fly for a little while, and then never again. You remember? So here you have the Russians with the Indians. Maybe this is a small thing, but it is a warning. a warning, and I guarantee you Al Capone doesn't like it, but is limited. Al Capone shows his limitations in Ukraine and now in Israel. It can't even fight. It can't even fight. Sponsors others to fight for its economic interest, or whomever interests are over there using the US military and the idiot politicians to push their economic interests at our expense. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.